What's up everybody, welcome back to Osu News, your weekly show where we talk about the most important Osu News that happened during the week. So it's been a week and a half since I've uploaded my last Osu News episode, so we got a lot of topics that we're going to talk about in this video, so be sure to grab your popcorn. And of course, get prepared because it's gonna get a little interesting today. Before we do get started though, if you do want to help me out with my journey to become the most subscribed Osu News channel on YouTube, then be sure to hit that sub button. Your support would really be appreciated. So last week we did talk about the fact that the PP rework is officially released. Ever since I uploaded that video, all of the steps and things that I said that are going to happen within the next few weeks did already happen, which means that we are already experiencing these combo skill removal rework. Later in the video we're going to talk about things that happened since the release of this rework, but first of all we're going to talk about a little bit of a goofy story, should we say, related to the map that absolutely broke the PP system. So on Reddit, a person by the name of Mrekk made a post on r/osugame that talks about a PP issue with a map by the name of Emoticons that was ranked back in 2007, specifically the difficulty by the name of Sweating, which is 2.8 stars. Now if you put DT and Hard Rock on this map and you FC it potentially, you would be able to get a 500 plus PP play off of a 4-star map. And if you manage to SS this map with 3 mods, you would have been able to get a 666 PP play. All that off of a 4.4 star map, which is a bit funny. But what was the reason for this? Why was this map causing the PP system to be broken? And well, it's related to the slider and drop penalty change. Apparently this issue was caused by the server thinking that the map was only 16 sliders when in actuality it was 28 sliders. And because of that, when you get a maxed combo, the server thinks that you've dropped 10 slider ends. And well, because of an oversight on the slider and drop penalty change, it has a PP buff for hitting extra non-existent slider ends instead of only being a PP nerf for dropping slider ends, which led to the issue that was happening with the map, essentially rewarding people with 500, 600 PP plays all because of that issue. And this only worked if you played the map and FC'd it on laser. Now, people were very quick to point out that this issue was very similar to something that happened back in 2014 with a map by the name of Watercolor. Willie has specifically made a video about it, you can check it out after this video. But yeah, as of me recording this video, the issue has been completely fixed and you can no longer get that amount of PP on the map, and all the scores that were set on that map with DT Hard Rock, their PP values have been reverted to the original value that should have been in the first place. But yeah, in general, what do you think about this funny glitch that happened with this map? Let me know down in the comment section. But a thing that I want to talk about in this video is the changes that happened due to the new PP rework and what players have been doing since its release. But yeah, let's start talking about Mrekk because there's a lot of things to talk about him specifically. So first things first, Mrekk is the first player in Osu standard history to hit 30,000 PP. This is a crazy number, and it makes it even more crazy when you realize that the difference in PP between the number 1 and the number 2 spot is 3,690 PP. Not only that, but Mrekk has set a ton, and I mean a ton of plays recently. For starters, he has set 3 1.6k PP plays, a 3 missed run on a Shamba Scramble that is worth 1,667 PP, an SS on Song That Might Play When You Fight Sans, and the 2 missed run on the map Anayo Iki no Bus. Then we have 2 1.5k PP plays on the maps Crystalia and Packet Hero, loads of 1.3k PP plays, which I'm not even going to mention because there's loads of them, but you have them on the screen right now. And not only that, but Mrekk is now the first player in Osu history to have 100 1.2k PP plays. But let's now move on from Mrekk and talk about another player that actually joined the top 3 and changed it after many years, and that is Ivaxa. That's right, he is in the top 3 on the global leaderboards, and he has been having a lot of pop-offs recently as well. For example, he has set a new top play on the map by the name of Laricia. He managed to get a 2 missed run with 97.41% accuracy, and the play is worth 1,554 PP. He also managed to get some runs on other maps, like for example Bang Bang. Despite it having 6 misses, it's still worth 1.3k PP, or even Embraced by the Flame, which is worth 1,249 PP. And even recently he managed to get a 5 miss run on the map by the name of Send on Life with 97.87% accuracy, rewarding him with a 1,203 PP play. Now, despite him losing the number 3 rank, Lifeline has been absolutely popping off recently, especially when people heard the news that he managed to get a new top play, specifically on the map by the name of Embraced by the Flame, which he managed to get an FC on it with 95.74 94% accuracy, and the play is worth 1389 PP. If it wasn't for that bad act, it could have almost been a 1.3k PP skip. But regardless, his reaction to this score is absolutely golden. Just take a look for yourselves.
Oh! Oh my god! Oh my god! Wait! Oh! Oh! Dude! Oh my god!
And just like Lifeline, everyone was going wild when they heard the news that he managed to get a new top play, to the point that the hashtag Lifeline sweep was actually trending on Twitter. And of course, Lifeline did manage to surpass Ninerik, who was previously popping off and actually overtook his place. Now, before the rework was released and before Ivaxa overtook both Ninerik and Lifeline, Ninerik did manage to set a 1k PP play and overtake Lifeline's number 3 spot. However, this was shortly lived since Lifeline did manage to get his spot back. However, since the release of the PP rework, Ninerik has been setting some absolutely crazy scores. Like for example, his 1395 PP play on the map by the name of Twilight Skies with hidden double time, getting only 1 miss on the map. Then we move over to two 1.2k PP plays on the maps by the name of Save Me and Through the Fire and Flames, both played with hidden double time, one of which is closer to a 1.3k PP play. But I also think it's good to mention some players that have been recently skyrocketing through the rankings because of the PP rework. Like for example, Tomas chic is now in the top 10 leaderboards, climbing over 13 ranks and being the 3rd player in the top 10 that is from Poland. Flyingtuna and Worst Hard Rock player have been also skyrocketing through the rankings, Flyingtuna being at the number 12 spot and Worst Hard Rock player being at the number 14 spot. Japa de Kappa has absolutely skyrocketed through the rankings because he is currently ranked 19, gaining over 48 ranks. But the player ranking change that absolutely everyone has been going crazy about is the player by the name of Def, the number 1 player from Vietnam, who has gained over 1000 ranks in the past 30 days. And the reason he has managed to gain so much ranks is the fact that he's pretty much a well-known tournament player slash offline player, and he has also benefited a lot from the combo skill removal rework, so that's pretty much the reason as to why he has managed to gain so many ranks recently. But yeah, how do you feel about this new PP rework that has been released, and what are your thoughts on it? Let me know down in the comment section. Other pretty important news that happened this week: Mrekk now has the most PP out of all game modes. The Beatmap Nominators nomination cap is now gone. The player by the name of Varvalian is now out of the top 100. The same can be said about the UK player by the name of Spare. For some unknown reason, the mapper by the name of Rita Summers has deleted all of their unranked maps. It was Vax's and Talala's birthday, so happy birthday from me to them. Also, 420 has surpassed Vimpen for most map clears in Osu standard. The player by the name of TC Fury has changed their name to Fujino. A new featured artist has been added by the name of Vivar P, and due to the PP rework being released, FGSky is once again a 2-digit. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you haven't watched my previous Osu News episode, then be sure to do so, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.